We had no business going to the Alvarado that night. Then again, it wasn't like we had a choice. June and I shivered in the parking lot, watching the broken-down motel watch us. Above the tiled roof, the Milky Way stretched bright and fathomless. Graham used to call it a highway, to nowhere in particular. Tonight, I felt it leading us here. What's taking Selena so freaking long? I buttoned up my jacket, the denim collar scraping the stubble on my chin. June didn't answer. Instead, she blew on her hands, blonde hair gleaming under the pale light of the waxing crescent moon. She fished a black beanie out of the pocket of her hoodie and slipped it on. Around the Alvarado's dark shadows and opulent rot, the desert rolled out on every side. A lonely mile away were the squat buildings of Gypsum's outskirts, too far to hear us scream, which June had already pointed out. "Got a joke for you," I said. June shivered and stamped her feet to keep warm. Two girls and a guy walk into a haunted hotel. "Quinn, I think we should go home." And one of them says, "Quinn, I think we should go home." "Then why don't we?" I had no follow-up joke, no punchline. None of us had planned this little excursion. None of us called or texted or spoke about it, even though we saw each other every day at school, spent every weekend together. I'd arrived first on foot after telling my brother I needed to take a walk, which turned into a 2-mile hike. My feet just led me here. Then June showed, materializing out of a pickup with Texas Longhorn plates, waving goodbye to some stranger she'd just hitched a ride from. And of course, Selena would come. She had to. We'd spent the last 4 months resisting it, the urge to give into this place. Every night, I'd had the same bizarre dream, and so had they. In the lunchroom last week, June had casually mentioned her nightmares, and we'd all fessed up. Compared stories, realized an abandoned hotel on the edge of town was calling to us, sweet as a lullaby. Then the three of us sat in a pocket of silence in the cafeteria, speechless, in the aftermath of an earthquake only we felt. Now, here we were at 11 p.m. on the first night of winter break, waiting for Selena, letting the Alvarado tell us what to do. Crunch of gravel from behind, and Selena appeared out of the dark, rolling in on her bicycle, a lithe shadow swallowed by her dad's old sheriff's jacket, black hair spilling out of her hood. She stepped off and let the bike fall, expression bewildered, like she'd sleepwalked here. Without a word, she stepped up next to us, and we stood shoulder to shoulder, staring at the Alvarado. The hotel loomed over us, all that darkness inside pressing against the window panes. "I'm pretty sure I've seen this movie before," I said. June nodded. "The one where the blonde chick gets whacked in the opening scene?" Selena frowned and pulled a flashlight out of her pocket, then flicked it on, her breath fogging in the cold. "Let's just peek in the windows, then go."